The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Into Henry on the check down. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these 1st quarter looks have his name all over them.
That's hot. That's hot. Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Out of the gun, Henry. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Middle.
Blitz coming, Lamar. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he gets this forward to the 19. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Hits his running back. He is going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
180.
Lamar out of the pistol. Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. As a catch for Nico Collins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running Mixon out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary goal. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that,
this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Get hot! What are you?
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, he got it! Interception! Azeez Al-Shaair has it! And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Okay. 18.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now he takes it. It's a short pick up to the 20. And so Odafe Oweh with the stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Well, they had the look. Shepard didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. So now they're stuck facing 4th down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Gets him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Alpha, sit on. 180. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
From the 31. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Jackson yet again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 4-yard line.
Forward.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180. Tarot. 180.
Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
180.
He'll pass it this time. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that right near the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
34-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the 34. Connecting on the slant. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 18.
From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay. 18. That's right.
Gun, he'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So they're left facing a 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught, nice game left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lamar back to throw. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you... just develop that trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. There he goes on the right side. Nico Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 21. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. With some trickery here on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. That's complete inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 35. Texans 21.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Now it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium. Yeah, Kate, including you. Say, throw it away. Get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. And the sand in the hourglass, oh, it ran out.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Only quick, right? 18. Right, Tony.
Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stroud from the pistol. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. It's back-to-back for Dell. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mixon. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
13.
Trying again following the sack. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey,
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Flying down the middle with Henry. Still finding room past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 42, Texans 28.
Stout all set to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Now Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. Passing downfield, working the left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go, let's go. All right. Hey, one more.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
They give right side to Henry. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 42-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. On 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. We'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
180.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stout all set to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180. Stay shot. Hey, middle.
This is Henry on 2nd. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
180.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.